Hello everyone, and welcome to my CBS Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. War is declared by rich Forrester. On a dollar bill. Rich Forrester has had enough as chaos breaks out on the Bold and the Beautiful. The CEO of Forrester Creations has a long list of complaints against the Logan gang and Dollar Bill Spencer. To what far will he go in order to exact revenge on Bill Spencer and his family? Discover what will happen on Bold and Beautiful next week by continuing to read. Spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful hint at a violent altercation between Rich Forrester and Bill Spencer. Viewers of the CBS soap opera are aware that there will always be animosity between Bill and Rich because their rivalry has been well documented throughout the years. However, compared to earlier plots, this one will be worse. Fans will witness the two men's fight next week, and it's sure to be exciting. When Bill's son attacked R.J. Forrester, it was the cherry on top for Rich Forrester, who was already furious over the fashion show. In addition, Brooke Logan left town and isn't present to mediate disputes between the two men. Rich Forrester has been very quiet thus far, but seasoned observers are aware that he may cause harm when he so chooses. Spoilers for Bold and Beautiful indicate that Rich will fight Bill Spencer using his fists and dirty tactics. But how far will the CEO of Forrester go? There are rumors that Rich would file lawsuits against Hope Logan and Katie Spencer. Or he might descend even further. Steffi offers to become a mother for Daphne. Will there be a surrogacy storyline? Spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Steffi Forrester Finnegan will help Daphne Rose Walton during her difficult period. Could this result in Steffi becoming a surrogate and assisting Daphne in realizing her family's dreams? Daphne's close friend Steffi will even be there for her when she gets some devastating news. After reviewing Daphne's test results, Lee Finnegan will decide what information her patient needs to know. It appears that Daphne will learn that she is infertile, which explains why she hasn't been able to conceive with Carter Walton. This will undoubtedly be a significant obstacle because Daphne and Carter have been so eager to conceive a family. It's intriguing, though, that Steffi will be present when Daphne apparently learns she is unable to conceive. Is there a deeper purpose behind B&B's inclusion of Steffi in this plot? Daphne's close friend Steffi is aware of her intense desire for a child. Steffi knows how rewarding parenting can be because she has two children of her own, and she will want Daphne to have the same experience. After Lee delivers a devastating blow, Steffi will offer Daphne a pep talk in which she might mention that there are alternative ways to become a parent. Daphne can become a mother without having a child of her own. In addition to surrogacy, Steffi might recommend adoption. Steffi might eventually offer to fill that surrogate position if B&B keeps her involved in Daphne and Carter's story. It can be Steffi's method of giving Daphne hope because she won't want to see her so devastated. Although this possible surrogacy offer might not materialize immediately, we can definitely see it happening once Daphne has had some time to deal with her reproductive issues. Daphne's family journey with Carter doesn't have to end when she finds she can't conceive naturally, even though it appears she will struggle. If Steffi eventually makes a surrogate offer, she may ensure that Sheila interferes with Steffi's plans, which leads to her demise. According to teasers for the Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter is attempting to demonstrate that she is a better person. But nobody thinks Sheila has changed. In order for Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp to be together, Sheila even signed the divorce papers after giving up on demanding that Steffi grant her access to her family. Given that Steffi Forrester is getting in the way, is Sheila prepared to let her go? For months, Taylor has been aware of Sheila's desire to sign those divorce documents. Regretfully, Taylor has been letting Sheila grow increasingly irritated throughout this entire period. Sheila is aware that Steffi does not want her to be around their son or John Finnegan. Sheila, though, thinks Taylor can persuade Steffi. Everyone will become tense as Taylor starts to experience some strange Sheila feelings. Despite Sheila's denials, Taylor simply does not think that she has changed. Taylor is growing increasingly certain that Sheila is going to lose it and turn into the monster she has always been rather than the calm lady she wants everyone to think she is. After being rejected by Taylor once more, Sheila has turned to Finn. Sheila informed Finn that she had signed Dean and Taylor's divorce papers. Now that her husband has passed away, Sheila needs her family. Soon, Sheila will urge Finn to arrange a meeting with Steffi so she may attempt to persuade Steffi that she has changed. Fans are aware that Steffi has no desire to interact with Sheila. Steffi claims that even though Sheila once saved her life, she hasn't changed as a person. Like her mother, Steffi doesn't think Sheila has changed at all. When Sheila is with her family, Steffi will never feel secure. Sheila is upset that Steffi won't acknowledge that she is Finn's mother and ought to have access to her kid. Lee Finnegan, Finn's adopted mother, and Sheila have even become friends. Sheila might set Steffi as a target because Steffi is the only thing preventing her from visiting her family. Sheila may go too far and conclude that Steffi must leave since she is simply not making her point. Will Sheila succumb to her wicked desires and pursue Steffi once more? Could Sheila do something in Monte Carlo that would make Steffi entirely reconsider and grant her access to her grandson and son? Sheila's scandalous action and Daphne's health crisis. This week's preview trailer for Bold and the Beautiful has been made available. It depicts Daphne Rose Walton receiving unfavorable medical news. Sheila Carter makes another move in the meanwhile, but it might cost John Finnegan everything. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue to read. Let's start this piece with Daphne, who visits a doctor for a test. Fans are aware that Daphne and Carter Walton have been attempting to conceive since their marriage. There is still no positive pregnancy test after several months and several efforts. When Daphne eventually goes to the doctor, the results are not encouraging. Lee Finnegan should be the person who understands thought the best. Lee might be able to persuade Daphne that having a family is still possible, even if it's not in the conventional manner. Although it is hinted that this will put Carter and Daphne's marriage to the test, Steffi Forrester Finnegan will stand by the Paris perfumier. Sheila has told Finn about her divorce documents. Finn is aware of the difficulties his biological mother is facing. Sheila, however, is unable to date Finn and hates Forrester Finnegan, Brian David Garlick. Sheila has been told this time and time again, but she simply can't resist. In the promo video, Finn and Sheila embrace. I'm terrified that Sheila will get Finn to betray Steffi and ruin their marriage. In the preview footage, Finn and Steffi actually had a heated argument. If any marriages remain, Finn will be fortunate. According to spoilers for the week of July 13th on The Bold and the Beautiful, Will is heartbroken after losing Elector Forrester once more. Bill Spencer is consulted by the young man. At the bikini bar, Will also tries to divert his attention. Melissa Dillon is given permission to pursue Will once more in the interim. Dillon is seen grinning and leaning near Will at the bar in the promo video. He won't be able to move on from Electra just soon, though. Additionally, Dillon is shown consoling Will at the beach house in the preview clip. Naturally, Dillon will continue to flirt with him as she always does. This time, it's implied that she won't be living over the garage if she moves back in. Will is moving Dillon into his bedroom? Whoa. Sheila's pleas get an unexpected response from Finn as Ridge becomes combative with Bill. Sheila is still recapping to Finn in his office at the start of the episode, telling anyone who didn't know that Deacon can now be with Taylor, your wife's mother. Sheila continues by saying that losing her kid was the hardest thing she has ever done and that she needs him in her life. Columbo Steffi asks Taylor at Forrester what the catch is about Shekin's divorce. Lastly, at Spencer, Ridge advises Bill to advise his aspiring James Dean kid to avoid RJ. Oh, and to advise Katie to avoid Forrester as well. Yes, that will work. Ridge tells Bill and the rest of us after the opening credits that he has no idea what theft means. Bill is not impressed. He declares, tired, old Forrester is finished. It's time for new, vibrant Logan to dominate the fashion industry. Ridge then makes an effort to convince others that Will is uncontrollable. The dressmaker is told to go home and kiss RJ's boo-boos by Bill, who isn't buying it. In contrast to the morally immaculate team at Forrester Creations, Ridge claims that everything Bill and Katie do is cheap and underhanded. Please. Ridge continues by saying that Logan is beneath Forrester, which is why he doesn't interact with him. So why in the world is Ridge interacting with Bill there? Bill boasts, Forrester, you've lost your crown to me. Now I'm the dressmaker. He actually saw himself as, of course, monarch, Katie as the queen, and Hope as the princess of fashion. In fact, Taylor tells Steffi at Forrester that perhaps Sheila has changed. Steffi is furious and continues by saying that she doesn't want to see her mother with Deacon, which is why she doesn't spend much time with her these days. Sheila's PTSD is triggered by it. Steffi hopes, you can't possibly be thinking of marrying this man. However, Taylor can't help but mention how much she and Deacon adore each other. She also values Sheila's development. Steffi will never be able to sleep soundly until the madwoman is either dead or imprisoned. Sheila begs her son to give her 2 minutes of Steffi's time so she may make her case at Finn's office. Doesn't she deserve that? After all, my husband was just taken by her mother. She says that Finn is mistaken if he believes Sheila is going to kill someone. However, she feels imprisoned in a symbolic box and longs for an opportunity to escape it. Sheila continues by declaring her love for Finn and Hayes, which is all the more bizarre given that she has never expressed any interest in her granddaughter Lucy on Young and Restless. Finn responds by admitting that he feels bad for his mother. Sheila uses the "I've lost everything" card when she sees a chance. Just let me know that you pardon me for my transgressions. It has been almost difficult, according to Finn, but oh dear. Although he hasn't told anyone, he has forgiven Sheila and thinks she has changed. In the latter moments of the show, Bill congratulates himself on growing his father's smut company into what it is now. He informs Ridge, I'm always 10 steps ahead of everyone, including you, and Ridge returns the same to Will. Daddy feels RJ ought to have filed charges. Bill responds, that would have been a real bitch move. He has taught his children how to swim alongside sharks. Bill gets slapped across the face after making one more comment about RJ being merely a mini-Ridge. But did Bill intend to provoke his adversary into decking him all along? Did I mishear him say gotcha afterward? Well, Steffi informs Taylor at FC that Sheila and her family are not allowed to be around anyone. Sheila is obviously enjoying Finn's forgiveness at that precise time. He even calls her mom by mistake, which just fuels the flames. Finn responds, but it doesn't matter. Steffi won't be persuaded by what he believes. Sheila begs, go bat for me. Remain focused on your mother. As the music builds, the two give each other a hug. Miss Dillon makes her move after Lee gives the heartbreaking news. You won't want to miss what's coming up if you've had enough of Electra's outbursts and denial that business secrets exist. Will and Miss Dillon are talking about her moving back in, but she's making it apparent that it won't simply be as friends. The awful news comes now. Carter and Daphne had wanted a family since before they were married, as you are well aware. They had been trying to accomplish that ever since they said I do, but to no effect. Daphne will soon find out why. When the doctor visits Lee's office, she gloomily announces that she has some disheartening news to offer. Will the couple's bond be resilient enough to endure the setback? Let's finally discuss the worst possible awful news. Finn offers to Steffi that she relax her ban on the lady who shot them and almost everyone they've ever met after their awkward embrace with Mommy Dearest. In addition to being outraged that Sheila visited Finn, Steffi adds, I think it's time we considered allowing Sheila into our lives.